A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajeem. Bismillahir rahmanir rahim. Dear students, today our class it is for the class 12th and the subject is zoology. Our topic is today killer are cytotoxic T cells. Killer are cytotoxic T cells. Today we will describe here what are killer cells or cytotoxic T cells. We know that these cells migrate to the site of infection. These cells migrate to the site of infection when they migrate when these killer cells are cytotoxic cells, T cells, these cells migrate to the site of infection. They are surface peptides or foreign antigens. They have surface peptides. They are surface peptides or foreign antigens. Or foreign antigens. So we know that here killer are cytotoxic T cells. These cells migrate the rate of site of infection. They are surface peptides for foreign antigens. And when a T cell encounters a non-cell of cell, when a T cell encounters with a non-cell of cell, its surface receptors draw the two cells. It is surface receptors draw the two cells into a physical contact. Two cells into a physical contact. So you know what here killer are cytotoxic T cell, D cell migrate to the site of infection. Number one, they are surface peptides for foreign antigens. And when a T cell encounters a cell of non-cell of cell, its surface to draw the two cells into a physical contact, and then the killer T cells then secrete the killer T cells, then secretes a protein, then secrete a protein porphyrin, P-R-F-O-R-I-O-N, porphyrin. Protein porphyrin, P-R-F-O-R-I-N, porphyrin. These punctures the invader cells, which punctures the invader cells. So we know here that when they are the killer T cells, then secretes the protein porphyrin, which punctures the invader cell, This punctures the invader's cell membrane, and water ions flow into the non-cell of cell. Water and ions follow the non-cell of cell, which develops up and finally lyses, which develops up and finally lyses. That means you know that the death of the infected cell helps the host in two ways. The death of the infected cell helps of the infected cell. It helps the host into two ways. The host into two ways. Right here, it deprives the pathogen of a place to multiple it deprives the pathogen of a place, deprives the pathogen of a place to multiple and expose the pathogen to multiple and expose the pathogen to circulate antibodies to circulating antibodies for disposal. So the killer cell then withdraws. Right here, the killer cell then withdraws and proceeds. Then withdraws and proceeds. It proceeds to kill another non-cell of cell. It proceeds to kill another non-cell of cell. Then the killer T cells are guided by their receptors. The killer T cells are guided by their receptors. They are guided by their receptors to the body cells covered with viruses. To the body cells covered with viruses. So you know that here. They destroy the body cells. They destroy the body cells before viruses can enter before viruses can enter and multiply to severe infection and multiply to spread infection. Here the killer T cells also destroy the cancer cells. The killer T cells also destroy cancer cells. The killer T cells are stimulated to destroy the killer T cells are stimulated to destroy they also destroy the non-cell cells by the non-cell cells by the helper T cells by the helper T cells. So we know that here killer are cytotoxic T cells. These cells migrate to the site infection first. They are surface peptides for foreign indigenous. When a T cell or killer cell encounters a non-cell cell, its surface receptors draw the two cells into a physical contact. The killer T cells then secrete a protein perforin which punctures the invader cell membrane. Water and ions fall into the non-cell cell which seals up and fill lysis, such that the death of the infected cell helps the host in two ways. It deprives the pathogen of a place to multiply and exposes the pathogen to circulating antibodies for disposal. The killer cell then withdraws and proceeds to kill another non-cell cell. The killer T cells are guided by their receptors to the body cells covered with the viruses. They destroy the body cells before viruses can enter and multiply to severe infection. Such that they destroy the body cells. The killer T cells also destroy the cancer cells. The killer T cells are stimulated to destroy the non-cell cells by the helper T cells. Thank you.